Where are you guys staying at now?
We're at our 23rd place in 8 months.
23.
23. And try doing it with a 2 and a 4 and a 6-year-old.
I'm Rico Leone, and I'm a fixer. I resolve conflicts between homeowners and home builders.
Right now, we're living in half a house.
They shouldn't have to pay for what you estimated for them.
We were taking advantage of.
We're not gonna let them get away with it. Years ago, my parents, they got taken advantage of by a crooked contractor. That's why I'm such an advocate for homeowners. This is our version of champagne against the boat. I'd like to call these guys out and ask them if they let their family live in something like this.
Let's go. Pack the we're out.
People having a problem with their contractor call me to say, Rico, please help me.
I turn construction nightmares into dream homes. I want to take this on. I need to take care of them.
I'm Brett.
I'm Jill, and we're sitting on the patio of our moldy home. We have 3 kids.
Lincoln is 6, Adeline is 4, and Olivia is 2. I've always been in construction. I run service crews for an elevator company.
I have had my own business since I was 18. About 8 years ago, we bought the house.
One of the biggest points of buying the home was being able to be downtown, get up to the mountains and go for hikes, bike rides, skiing, and then being close to our community and our church. So in 2020, we asked Lincoln to go wash his hands before dinner. We had dinner, cleaned up, sat on the couch to relax, and Jill looked over at me and with a puzzled look and said, "What's that noise at the end of the hallway?"
I hear water running.
And I got up to go investigate and found that the sink was running with the stopper plugged and there was no overflow drain. Water was everywhere in the bathroom. Got the water turned off, went downstairs in the basement and found water everywhere in the basement.
So I called insurance first thing and said, hey, we have a problem. They said, oh, we're so sorry. We will totally send someone out there to help you. And I was like, great. And I think when you're in just a state of overwhelm and shock, you're like, yes, send somebody, help me.
They started cleaning things up right away.
Yeah, we thought everything was great after they'd come in and fixed the water problem.
Until we put Lincoln back in his room and he coughed all night. And Jill had big concerns about his health and if it was done correctly and if we had mold.
And I'd literally be up with him every night because he couldn't stop coughing. And that's when I was like, this is just not normal. To see your child so sick and to not be able to fix it is excruciatingly painful. And then I started reading things and I was like, I bet you anything he has mold in his body. I actually did an ERMI test. You know, you can take some dust and dust every part of your home and then send it off to a lab. And that came back and it was high for water damage molds. The night I got the results, Lincoln was literally like lying on the floor, lethargic. And I said to Brett, I can't stay here. We have got to go. And I went inside, grabbed toothbrushes, couple change of clothes, and I grabbed their pillows and their blankets, and we got in the car. And we left, and we went to a friend's house.
And within 24 hours, I saw like a switch flipped in Lincoln. And it was like, it was obvious that our home was making him sick.
Hey guys.
Hey, Rico.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing well?
I'm sure you've been better. I'm sure you've been better. So unfortunately, we're meeting under these circumstances. And usually I meet homeowners inside their house, but in this particular situation, we're not trying to do that.
Not
Yeah,
happening.
you don't want to go in there.
You called insurance, they sent their preferred vendor out, or was it someone that you chose?
We did not choose them.
Okay.
They sent them out.
Right, so there is a situation with insurance. When they send out their preferred, they try to mitigate the reconstruction scope of work. By doing so, it's do as little damage as possible when it comes to cutting things out. Doesn't necessarily mean that's a proper way of doing things. Based on what I'm hearing, I'm thinking that the first company that came through that did the drying and sanitizing and everything else didn't do it properly. I feel like they just kind of did half the amount of work. Now, this is all speculation on my end. I'm definitely gonna dig into it. So the previous remediation company, have you reached out to them and what's their response?
I have. So I went to their office, met with their manager, and he said he would pass it up to
Higher up.
and have never heard from him again.
My biggest concern is obviously the health of your family. If things weren't done properly, like a lot of that house is gonna have to be gutted. So what is your budget to get everything fixed?
We may be able to borrow like $240,000.
Where are you guys staying at now?
We're at our 23rd place in 8 months.
23.
23. But right now we're staying with someone that we've never met before. Yeah, by the grace of God, they were leaving to go out of town the next day, and she said, well, what is your budget? And I literally started crying. I said, we literally have no money because every penny is going into our home. And she said, come and stay at our house. And we are so grateful for these strangers that are letting us stay in their home.
My next steps are, I'm gonna look through all the paperwork you sent me, then I'll have a better plan of what we're gonna do.
Sounds good.
Sound good?
Great.
Thank
Guys,
you.
thank you, Rico. Great meeting you so much.
Thank you, appreciate it.
It's been so stressful and overwhelming, and I think finally really feeling like we can take a deep breath.
I actually feel like we have some hope.
Today I'm gonna call Matt and Poonam to meet with me. I know that the homeowners don't wanna be in the house. I've seen some pictures. In this situation, we're gonna get some hazmat suits on so there's no cross-contamination. I definitely wanna do safety first, but there's a lot to look at here. All right. So the first thing I wanna show you is kind of where it all started.
Okay.
To the untrained eye, this looks like a nice finished bathroom,
It does.
but this is where the initial accident happened.
So it looks like they demoed, mitigated, rebuilt at this point?
So the mediation happened about 1.5 years ago.
Okay.
6 months after, that's when they started getting really sick.
Wow.
And then they got it tested again for mold, and that's where they found mold everywhere.
My heart breaks from this story. I couldn't imagine my kids being as sick as her kids are. To understand that, you know, now there's a health issue.
All right, so this is the bathroom that's directly below the other bathroom.
Okay.
In the pictures, this is where they said was the
Oh.
most amount of
Wow.
mold. It could be groundwater, it could be the old plumbing, it could have been the damage that was done 1.5 years ago.
Right.
If there's mold back there, I mean, it all has to come back
Yes,
out.
absolutely. It has to get it all back out again.
It's like we're redoing everything.
Right.
Yep.
Let's check the rest of the
Okay.
basement.
Okay.
All right, so this is more the obvious.
Wow. Yeah, that's really obvious. Oh my goodness.
Do you want to see?
Yeah, let's see how wet that is. Let's just see. So that's, super wet. We'd want to see this much lower. It's pegging out the meter, 999. So there's definitely moisture coming through there.
Yes.
The foundation isn't waterproof properly.
Nope.
Probably need to excavate.
Yep.
I think we're gonna find this everywhere.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna have to demo everything throughout the entire basement.
And I mean, just to demo this basement, I think we're about $5 grand just to demo it.
Are you planning on doing anything with the slab inside here?
I mean, so with the vegetation out there, if we scope this, I guarantee you we're gonna see broken
Yeah.
line the whole entire way.
Is that like a clay pipe or something?
I mean, it could be a terracotta.
Yeah,
I mean,
terracotta.
who knows? But the homeowners did some demo upstairs as well. There's some renovation to be done, so let's
Okay.
check that out too. In this circumstance, we're really worried about the homeowners' health and their kids. So everything has to go. Watch your step. So, again, there's the obvious thing that what you're looking at here.
Yeah.
And the paranoia, like all over. They're ripping these things out, seeing signs of mold.
That looks concerning to me. Yeah.
Years of,
Right here,
Yeah.
back here. That looks like stacky bottress to me.
Yep. Yeah, and if I'm the homeowners, I'm thinking this is all over.
Yeah, and different molds have different mycotoxins, and stachybotrys has one of the worst ones.
So if anything's gonna make the kids sick,
yeah.
it's that right there.
Yes.
Matt, with the amount of work that we're looking at, I mean, we got the kitchen, we got 2 different bathrooms, the primary.
Right.
The demo downstairs,
demo.
and it's extensive demo. Like,
Right.
Expensive.
what are we thinking budget-wise?
Abatement.
Yeah. Abatement. Yep.
potentially some more cleaning. I'm thinking, you know, realistically, we're in at 2 to 220.
Agree.
Easily.
Completely.
And that's just this floor. That's not even including if we do anything in the basement. Like the
Right.
basement just has to be demoed for now. But I think the first numbers we have to put together is the preventative stuff, like
Right.
to prevent water from ever coming back into this house.
Yeah.
So there's no future mold.
Yeah.
I think those are the first numbers we put together because that's what I'm going to tell the homeowner. This is what you have to spend money on. And then we'll see how much money we have left. And hopefully we could, you know, give them a beautiful home. So the next steps, Matt and I are always going to reach out to the insurance adjusters. There are more than one claim on this project. So we're going to see if we can get any money back. Hey Lisa, this is Rico Leone. I am following up with the Vandermeers and following up with the emails that I sent you about their claim settlement.
Yeah, we actually have reports that show no more mold. Like a whole mold test was done and it was completely negative.
So our contention is that they did not do the remediation properly, and that's the reason for the mold.
I will tell you, I'm confident in the mold test that was done. What I'm not confident in is that you have the whole story.
Today I'm reaching out to the insurance company from the Vandermeers.
What I'm not confident in is that you have the whole story. There are a number of other losses that happened since that had nothing to do with that previous loss.
They had two separate claims after the fact because of the mold, and their perspective is mostly that the mold was never taken out of the house to begin with.
If we have a company that goes in and they repair it, we stand by that work, 100%.
I did understand where they were coming from, but it's still something that has to be taken care of. If you don't have any documentation, you're gonna have to send somebody back here and prove that it was done correctly. If not, I'm gonna want some more money. You're very adamant that they did everything properly. I would love to just give them some peace of mind. If you could just send me some documentation from the restoration company before, where it was properly cleared in all areas.
I can certainly check to see. I know she still has claims that are ongoing that are open. It looks like they're still expecting maybe some additional supplemental estimates to come through.
If the claim is open and you're still looking for estimates, I'll have my team send that over. That would be great. Thank you. So it's interesting, after I asked the insurance company for a clearance, the lady said, oh, we're still looking for supplements. Now to me, it sounds like they don't trust the clearance either. So let's cover some numbers. I walked it with Poonam and Matt. We put some concrete things together. Gave you guys a copy here to take a look at. I know your budget's around $250. We are around $235. The biggest issue is that $235 does not cover the basement. The basement alone is gonna be closer to like $90,000, which is gonna be a little bit above yes, yeah, exactly. A little bit above what you guys wanna spend.
I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a little bit of sticker shock. I mean, the crazy thing is here we were looking to find mold. We weren't looking at a whole house renovation.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
So I know one of your biggest concerns is the mold. So you want to kind of start fresh. Starting fresh means practically doing like a whole brand new project. My whole job is seeing your budget, being realistic, and getting you guys back home. And that basement is kind of a huge difference, and I know you guys want that done, so what are you guys thinking about that?
What we've been through the last year, I don't ever want to do this again.
Right.
And so I would be good with stickers on the floor in the basement and just walls, really, honestly, if we just got rid of the mold.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get rid of that for sure. I'm thinking we start the demo, do the mold remediation, and then reassess the scope of work once we see what's behind these walls. So if we could meet there in the middle, would you guys be willing to
Absolutely.
do it? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks, Rico.
Yeah,
Of
thank
course.
you so much.
We'll figure it out.
We're willing to put in everything it takes to cut out what we can and go back to insurance as many times as it takes, go back to the previous contractor, holding them accountable for the damage that they've caused us and the heartache.
Today we're at the Vandermeers and we're day one of demo. Because of the age of the house, we have to get it tested for asbestos and found it in many areas. We have to get it professionally remediated before doing any more demos. Pretty much every area that does not have asbestos is gonna be torn out by my team today. Since the mold damage was so severe, unfortunately, there's a lot of material that we cannot reuse because they could have mold spores on them. This is what's sad. All of this is brand new. The homeowners actually put this down, and because there's mold, it all has to go. Now, I've done a lot of demo work before, usually in houses that needed the demo work, but there's so much new material in there, so this really sucks. The first week was mold remediation, and now week 2 is asbestos remediation. So this is week 3 at the Vandermeers. Today, we are gonna meet with Poonam and figure out what's going on. The mold remediation was done. The asbestos has been done. We should be starting in construction, but before that, I wanna see what happened after they remove those walls. Hello, hello.
You gotta keep working on everything
Hey guys.
else. Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
What's
Good
going
day.
on?
All good?
I could tell you guys are on one. What's going on?
We just took all of the vinyl off of the floor that was over here.
Okay.
And we discovered the whole floor is hot. So now we have to bring the asbestos guy back in
Interesting.
to remove all of this flooring. So whenever he comes, we're just gonna stop work, let him come for a couple of days, do his thing, get the air back to normal, and then we'll come back.
Gotcha. Hopefully that doesn't chip in too far into the budget. I know this is like what we don't like to spend money on.
No, a couple of other things. Okay, so here's the first bathroom, of course, that had the mold issues because the son slept over here.
Right.
So we found lots of fun things. Eric's right here to chime in. But first, this lovely thing, if we move it, see the sunlight? Our galvanized plumbing was never sealed at the roof. And if the roof is new, then the roofer didn't do it, probably.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's how I felt, but you get to say it. This lovely thing, if we move it, see the sunlight? Our galvanized plumbing was never sealed at the roof, and if the roof is new, then the roofer didn't do it, probably.
Once we opened up everything, we saw where a lot of that water came from, and it's the ceiling. So this family thought it was an overflowed sink. That might contribute, but there's a lot of other factors involved.
And the problem is that, you know, when you have all of this piping and it's not being vented and there's moisture collecting in it, it molds, and then it's just circulating. That was probably a multiple point issue here.
The remediation company that did the work before, there was obviously things that they wouldn't be able to see, but there's things that they did that wasn't proper, especially vetting those pipes in that bathroom. Doing the remediation the first time and the reconstruction the first time, they should have noticed this. So what's good is I already talked to the insurance company and I told them we will be sending them estimates and some supplements, so hopefully we get some money there. All right, let's check the rest of the house out.
Okay. Here's the basement. Demo started, but we had to halt. So yeah, first off, you see the wiring? Lovely, huh?
Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, the exterior walls, as you can see, no 2x4 flats. They just kind of, it's just a bunch of random 3/4 inch wood to frame it out. Insulation is not proper either. At this point, what's gonna happen is we'd have to rip everything down to 100% and we'll start over.
Unfortunately, the previous owner of the home finished the basement and nothing was done to code. Now, since we ripped out all the walls to kill the mold, we can't finish their basement without a full rebuild.
Exterior framing, interior framing, all drywall, all electrical, everything would have to come out. It would be like a brand new basement finish.
Let's not go any further here until we know what they want to do. Like, obviously, this has to go.
Right.
We might have to make everything safe, but then I know they were so adamant on having this basement finished.
Yes.
But we have to be very adamant on the amount of money that they have.
Yep.
I've been thinking, contemplating, and strategizing a couple ways on how to save money on the Vandermeers project. Because they want to do the basement, this is a $300,000 project when they only have $250,000. I have a solution. I do not recommend this, but with Brett being involved, I think it'll work. Hey guys.
Morning, Rico.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing? Good? I called you guys out here because after looking at the numbers, knowing that you guys don't have the budget, me discovering more things after doing demo, I suggest, since you have construction background, why don't you and I just see it together, do the majority of the work. I'll be there with you. I'll call some vendors. I have some friends that are willing to help. And with UGC in the project, I think that's the only way we'll be getting it in that $240K range, which is what the original price was. So in situations like this, I usually don't recommend a homeowner taking on a project, but with the amount of money that we have left, I know this is the only solution for us to finish this house.
All right.
Yeah. Are you all right with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot to take on, but yeah, whatever it takes, we're in.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Sweet. Thanks, sir.
Oh, of course.
We're just have limited funds, and there's just so much to take on. So doing it this way, we feel like there's, you know, just hope.
So today we're gonna be clearing all the terracotta, all the clay pipes. I'm calling a friend of mine who does really good excavation work to help us out. This is very expensive to do, and they're honestly saving around $13,000 when it comes to the Vandermeer's budget. Of all the projects I've done, I've never had a situation with this much water damage and this much sewage damage. Since Brett is going to be the GC on this project, my main focus is going to be reaching out to vendors, telling the Vandermeer story, and see if they're willing to help. And today, Poonam's going to have some big surprises for them.
Welcome in. I'm really, really excited. This is a big undertaking that you guys are doing now. And I know you're going out of your way to make this happen. I just know rebuilding a home like this it's a big deal. Okay, we're ready to go. Now for the fun part.
Okay.
No more crying, now excitement.
Okay.
Now the joyful stuff.
Okay.
The first thing we're going to do, of course, is keep all of your hardwood flooring and add and repair. So coming in through the door, entire main floor is going to be your solid hardwood floors outside of the 2 bathroom spaces. And then one of the things we could do is maybe visit doing some sort of a ceramic coating on the flooring. For pets and kids, it's great. It's kind of a high traffic coat. So for this kitchen, I want to remove the wall separating the kitchen from the living room, add a really large island. We've decided to make it really Colorado casual here. We're gonna do black base cabinets, and then upper cabinets will be white. And then the backsplash is gonna be a black and white painted mosaic tile, just to give it beautiful texture and color on the walls, beautiful champagne bronze hardware, big single bowl sink, really just making this a really family-friendly kitchen. And then the countertop I chose was this particular one here.
I think it looks great. I don't think I would have gone with the black, but I think being on the lower and the white on the top, I think it would be sharp.
Yeah. Going right into the hallway bath, we did a wood look tile on the floors, and then black cabinetry, and then a mosaic tile on the walls, just to add texture and some flavor to it. I just feel like it'll be really, really fun. The grout line alone will help it pop. Coming into the main suite right there, after everything you've been through, our goal here was to create a spa-like feeling for you guys. So this is,
This sounds heavenly.
yeah. So this is the floor tile, and this is your shower pan tile, so it just looks seamless. And then your walls will be all of the beautiful marbled mosaic walls. We're going to do the painted linen cabinetry.
I think it looks great.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
We've been so focused on the kids and like getting them well that when she said, you know, we want to have like a spa bathroom for you, I was like, wow, you said the word spa? So I think that's like also will be a retreat for mama, which will be nice.
Now coming back out and going down to the basement staircase, this is the floor below here that we've proposed. I love all of the character of this floor. I just feel like it's beautiful. It's brighter, just something that you can play in and learn in, and because I know that's an important factor for you is to be able to homeschool, and this is family space. So this is basically what we're doing. We're going to be putting in the floor everywhere. And in the bathroom area, we'll make that really, really special. Doing a white cabinetry with the same gold hardware and faucet, a nice cool light fixture, and bringing the countertops in as well. Your floor tile is right over there. So
pretty.
spectacular, right?
Wow.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous. And then that beautiful pebble right below it, that is going to be a shower pan. We were able to get you all of your cabinetry in your home. It was gifted by our vendors to you guys. And all of your tile surfaces that you're seeing here has also been gifted to you guys.
I think we're just extremely grateful. We really appreciate all your work on your end to help us.
Yeah. We know it takes a lot.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's beautiful. It's just very luxurious and more than we could have imagined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Seriously.
so glad you guys like everything. We really wanted to make sure this felt special to you and this felt home and
Thank you. Very
you.
grateful.
I am here at the Vandermeer project. The installation is in. So much has happened since Brett took over. As you can remember, this kitchen was just so messy. We finished the demo. We actually put a beam that goes across half the house. We were able to raise the ceiling, which is amazing. All the mold has been mitigated, so there's no more mold in this house, thankfully. Also, all the mechanical, electrical, and plumbing has passed inspection. We're like literally moving so incredibly fast. And because the beam's going across, we were able to take out this wall. And now we have an open layout. A lot has happened on this project. Brett is moving at 1,000 miles per hour. I love seeing it. He's hyper-focused. And today we're gonna be putting up insulation and drywall throughout the entire house. I love doing drywall specifically because psychologically you're like, we're getting close.
Yeah. Start to see it come to shape.
Yep. Brett, you work usually what hours? And then how long are you working here?
Starting my day at like 6 a.m. and work until about 4, 5 o'clock at my job, and then work till 9, 10 o'clock at night on the house.
How much are you spending with the family though? Are they getting any time or no?
Not a lot.
Oh, it's not easy.
Nope, but it's gonna be great, and we're really looking forward to being back in the house. Kids are getting excited, Jill's super excited, so we're ready.
When Brett and Jill moved out, they had to trash all their furniture. And I know they have no room in the budget for furniture. So one surprise I have for them is I have some friends with a business based out of Arkansas that want to help.
When we heard about the Vandermeer's story, it was what can we do to help, to do the right thing, to try to get them back in their home, be comfortable, and have some nice furnishing to go inside of it. We typically will buy lumber on a full truckload quantity in most cases. From there, we'll take rough cut lumber, we'll mill it down. The majority of the lumber we build out of is going to be rough cut rustic alder. Alder is a hardwood species. It's on the softer end, so it makes it easier for us to work with. Once it comes out of the build department after it's QC checked, it'll come onto our finished floor. We will then apply the polyurethane finish to it, QC check it again, and then it goes into our packaging department, which will pack it and ship it out to the customer.
Vandermeer family will be receiving a farmhouse table with a bench and chairs. We'll also be receiving a porch swing, twin beds that are custom made for the children, as well as a full-size bed that is a live edge bed, which has a bit of a rustic appeal to it.
It's week 6 for the Vandermeers, and the tile is going into the bathrooms. We have roofing material being delivered, and I have a whole crew grading the landscaping outside. Inside, we're patching the floors to make sure it matches their existing hardwood. Overall, everyone's been super responsive when I asked them to help out. And I know Jill and the kids are gonna be blown away when they see everything. When it comes to the Vandermeer project, there's one person I haven't talked to, and that was the original contractor who did the remediation.
This is Bobby.
Hey Bobby, this is Rico. I am calling on the behalf of the Vandermeer family. Do you remember them?
I vaguely remember the name, yes.
Brett told me that the original company got bought out. This might be a long shot, but I'm gonna go for it. Right now, I am trying to figure out what happened on that project because a year after you guys did the mitigation, they all got mold poisoning. Do you have any idea what went wrong there?
I do not. I wish everybody the best of luck. I can't answer any questions because I don't have that information for you.
So my gut feeling is that parent company is not going to take on any responsibility of anything negative that happened years prior. So my best bet is to still go after the insurance that the Vandermeers are working with right now. Today at the Vandermeers, we have tons of stuff happening.
You're planning for a 1 foot overhang here and a 1 foot overhang here? Perfect.
We're also working on the kitchen and installing the cabinets. Brett's done an amazing job to get it this far. Now since we're doing the finishes, I'm gonna be putting Jill and Brett at a hotel for the next couple weeks. I want this to be a surprise. Let's do this, man.
Alrighty.
We're gonna finish this today? We're gonna finish this?
So.
Okay.
I think we'll get it done.
Where's Poonam?
She's real close.
She's close?
She's close.
I'm gonna give her some crap for that. Let's get the light stuff now, and then we'll have Poonam do like the heavy stuff.
I think she should.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good morning. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Are you having lots of fun?
Oh yeah. We're waiting on you. Waiting on you. Mm-hmm. But, I want to be a part. Thanks for being here.
I was a little late today due to traffic, fashionably late, and everybody gave me a hard time for being late. All right, I guess I should work.
That'll be helpful.
So basically what we went with is something super casual, light and bright, just like the family. So what we want to do is we wanted to incorporate some blacks and whites and some beautiful natural woods throughout. We really wanted the space to feel bigger than it is, so we went with softer finishes here. The aesthetic really is just a really casual home where they can actually be back again.
You know how to set up a tea set?
I mean...
No? No nieces?
We had a little tea party in the girls' room as we set up, and Rico actually was better than I thought at tea partying.
Okay, hold on. Gotta hold this.
I want some cream. Hold
Pinky
on.
out.
Pinky out.
Okay.
Salud.
Salud. Okay, I think it's tested.
That's,
tested and approved.
yeah,
So let's
this
do
is nice.
it.
We are doing some really, really fun things in the kids' rooms. In the daughter's room, we are actually doing polka dots on the walls, which I think is a really fun way to spruce up the walls. They're removable, they're just stickers, and it really adds a fun element. And then we're doing a tea set in the corner. Bedding's all gonna be, it's a bunk, so we're gonna do all white and pink bedding. So super, super fun that they can kind of grow up in.
Now, I was a little worried because we spent so much money actually putting their house together, but with people like obviously donating, we actually got them furniture as well that they get to keep. Christmas! Wow, look at this.
That's gorgeous. It's so cool. The quality is actually gonna be spectacular for the family to use for pretty much forever. I'm just so excited just to be able to like gift something back to the family where they get to keep it and enjoy it and for a long time and make memories in it. The furniture is just gonna be spectacular. This community really came together for the Vandermeers. There was so many people that came in, vendors, subcontractors, the entire community came together to give to this family. It is such a blessing to see all these amazing people that are willing to give of their time. So there are still really great people out there doing really great things for others.
Poonam!
What's going on?
Look at this.
Pizza?
Pizzas.
Oh, nice.
A little bit more detail than pizzas.
Oh my gosh.
These are painted.
Wow.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh, these are amazing.
For the Vandermeers, I wanted to do something very special, so I contacted a close friend of mine, Cynthia, who's a portrait artist.
Wow.
Do you think they'll love it?
Amazing. Yes. So, do you want me to find a spot for them?
I would love help on where these should go.
Okay, sounds good.
So today's the day of the reveal. I can't wait for the Vandermeers to walk through it. It looks phenomenal inside. They have been literally going to 30 different houses, just traveling nomad style with their kids. So finally, we're gonna give them a home, and I'm so excited to show them. Brett, do you remember the last time we were here? What was not completed yet? It's a good amount.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot.
And you've done so much of the work, which honestly is the main reason why we even crossed the finish line on this one, which we really appreciate, because if you didn't, this would not have happened.
Yeah, he did a great job.
And in the last week, we did a lot more. After doing the demo, we saw that it was gonna be around $350,000 to renovate the house. I got $150,000 in labor and materials donated for them. And Brett, being the GC, saved them another 50. So their total out-of-pocket cost was just over $100,000. On top of that, we are still waiting to hear about the supplements from the insurance company. Are you guys nervous? Are you guys excited? A little mixture of both?
No nervousness. Excited.
Yeah.
More excited?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Absolutely excited.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Dun 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 dun.
Wow. This is crazy. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Dun 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 dun.
Wow. This is crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
This is a lot.
Is this our home?
Before, there was an entrance over there. We sealed that off. This was a whole entire, like, just ugly wall. Like, it just didn't have to be here whatsoever. Now we opened it up.
I can see my kids when they're outside, and I can cook and be part of the family.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow, this is so beautiful. I love that I can cook and my kids, like, everyone can sit there while I'm here and, you know, just, we do a lot of baking and cooking as a family, and that's something we haven't been able to do this last year. So, like, I see all of our holiday baking season here, and yeah, it's just so...
It's a lot.
It is really overwhelming to come home when you've been out for 402 days and you've lived at so many places. It's surreal. I mean, my daughter said, "Mama, we're going home today and it's not a dream." And I'm like, yeah, honey, it's not a dream.
Oh my gosh, that table is beautiful.
My very close friends, they have a company in Arkansas. They custom made this for you. This is yours, 100%. They custom made this for you. And I know, like, with all the health issues you and your family are dealing with, like, you have, no matter what we've done here, you're gonna have like some kind of inkling, like, are we actually safe? All the furniture that they make, you can never have mold on them. You can never get mold. They will never, like, these are high quality tables.
So beautiful.
And you wanted the bench.
Gosh, I did want a bench.
Wow.
Wow.
This is incredible.
This is amazing. It's so beautiful. Thank you. That's
Of course.
like, that's huge.
It's literally huge. I got some more fun stuff to show you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
They are going to flip out.
They're gonna flip out.
They are.
Gosh, they are going to totally flip
They
out.
are gonna go crazy.
Same friends that gave you guys
Shut
that dining room
up.
table.
No way.
Custom made. This is for you guys, 100%.
Wow.
Adeline actually said, like, a month ago, she said, "Mama, are we going to have bunk beds?" And I was like, I don't know if we're going to have bunk beds. This is beautiful. Wow. You know they're going to flip out. The
Yeah.
girls
They're
are going
gonna
to totally
flip,
flip
yes.
out. Mm-hmm. It is gorgeous.
Let's check out Lincoln's room. Lincoln's room.
Wow. It's beautiful.
You have 3 beautiful kids, but Lincoln was the one that got the most sick.
Yeah.
He was right next to that mold, and we had to go all out for his room. We'd rather have him have better memories here.
Yeah. Gosh, it looks great.
And speaking of Lincoln, let's see where this all originated. Let's check out that bathroom.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
That tile. Oh my goodness, it looks so great.
And this is kind of where it all started.
Yes.
Yes.
Literally, where it all started.
And this, I'll tell you, this killed me. It killed me to have to demo it all back out because there was all that mold underneath. Now everything is clean, sanitized. You don't have to worry about that anymore.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The girls are going to be happy for it.
For sure.
Bath. That's beautiful.
So you've seen all the kids' stuff. Let's check out your room.
All right, let's do it.
Shut up.
You tell me if you see anything here. You guys were always focused on their health. You wanted them to have a home, a kitchen, place to sleep. So we did this for you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Artist friend of mine, Cynthia, and she took 2 months. This is hand painted, oil painted.
They're beautiful.
Their personalities just come out.
Then I wanted to do something very unique.
It's just unbelievable. Wow. Can I just say, I just literally just want to sleep.
You're gonna be able to now.
We actually get to sleep in our home tonight.
Yeah, and people take it for granted.
I know.
Yeah.
Now you have a place to sleep, and now...
It's gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
Poonam is thinking, and you need a place to relax.
It's beautiful. All of my hair stuff and makeup and skincare has all been in a grocery bag. To actually put it away.
Put it away and...
Looks beautiful, Rico. Thank you.
This is the first floor.
I'm overwhelmed. I don't even know if I can take it.
We have downstairs. There's still so much. We've done a lot of work here.
Wow, look at that toilet. Oh my goodness. Who'd ever think you'd get excited about a toilet?
For me personally, this is where the mold hit me the most. When you smell it, you start getting instantly sick. That's kind of how I felt here. So of course we covered everything when it came to this one. Finally.
I love it. Yeah, this is super important to us. This is great.
This is a great space for them to
wonderful,
learn.
Rico. They're gonna love that. They have their own space.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
It is.
Thank
you, Rico.
I have one little cute little surprise left.
I can't take it.
And then I will let you guys enjoy your house.
Did they paint that door? Oh my gosh.
It's getting a little chilly here. Now,
Oh my goodness.
That is awesome.
I love these.
Oh my gosh.
Place for you to relax, watch the kids.
This is unbelievable.
Wow.
Oh
It's
my
just
goodness.
beautiful.
I mean, we spend every day outside.
None of this would have happened without Brett. That sweat equity that he put in is what made this happen.
Yes.
Without that,
Yes.
forget it.
This is going to be
This
so
is-
relaxing. Be able to sit out here.
This is what you guys need. You guys need to relax.
I am so excited to see the kids' reaction and to bring them over and to show them our home.
What do you think?
I feel like today is just really an answered prayer. Because we have beds to sleep in, and we have a kitchen table, which is huge. Huge.
Many memories.
Many memories.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Yeah.
Rico, thank you for your generosity, for your kindness. We just are so grateful, so grateful. And I know my kids are going to be so grateful as well.
Yeah.